Capital Politics Election Headquarters. Good evening. It is now 9:45 p.m. on the East Coast, and polls have closed in most states holding major contests tonight, while with results still coming in, and several key races are now projected for the candidates. Let's have a look now at the races that have uh, closed so far. A while. All right. So again, polls have closed now in in some of the races that's now, or we have already projected a winner in those key races. Let's have a look. We're just fixing our. All right. So let's have a look right now at the vote. Uh, in Virginia, capital politics. In Virginia, with 80% of the vote reporting, what we projected it earlier, Capital Politics projects former Representative Abigail Spanberger wins the contest for governor, defeating Lieutenant Governor Winsome Earl Sears. Uh, with her election, Ms. Spanberger is the first female governor elected for New for Virginia. So let's have a look at the vote tally. You could see here Ms. Spanberger leading. That's with 80%, and it's a gain for the Democrats as well. 1.5 million, 56.2%. Miss Earl Sears, 1.2 million. That's 43.6%. And let's now go to the lieutenant governor's race. Capital Politics also projects that Ghazala Hashmi is elected as the first. Uh, she is the first woman to hold a statewide office in U.S. history. He defeats radio host John Reed. In the Attorney General's race, Capital Politics also projects Jay Jones, the projected winner, defeating incumbent Jason Mayares. If, as you all know, over the recent weeks, Mr. Jones faced controversy uh, in the uh, text, uh, resurfaced violent text that Mr. Jones sent in 2022. Mr. Jones apologized for those texts, but Mr. Mayares called them disqualifying. So yeah, we have already projected it for Mr. Jones. Let's now go to the New Jersey governor. Capital Politics also projected that Representative Mikey Sherrill defeats former State Assemblyman Jack Ciattarelli. You can see the vote there. 1.1 million for Ms. Sherrill, 876,000 for Mr. Ciattarelli. 57% of the vote. Uh, Ms. Sherrill got 57% of the vote. And let's now look at the governor's map. You can see there 24 Democrats holds the uh, governorship with one Democratic gain. So you can see 26 Republicans holding the governorship. And we have breaking news. Capital Politics is now projecting that Zoran Mamdani wins in New York. He defeats he defeats former Governor Andrew Cuomo and businessman Curtis Lewa. Let's have a look at the latest vote tally so far. You can see Mr. Mamdani, 49.6% of the vote, Mr. Cuomo, 41.6%, and Mr. Sliwa, 7.9%. They're also following the um, the Proposition 50 in California, but the polls there are not closed until an hour. So that's the latest uh, results that we have delivered. So again, in Virginia, Representative Abigail Spanberger, or former congresswoman and former CIA officer, will become the first elected governor in Virginia's history. In New Jersey, Mikey Sherrill again has been elected governor, defeating Republican Jack Ciattarelli. Sherrill will become the second woman to lead the state of New Jersey as a governor. We're also in New York City, as you can see in your screen right now, that Zoran Mamdani has been elected mayor of the U.S. largest city. Mamdani, currently a state assemblyman, is set to become one of the most progressive leaders ever elected to office. He will succeed Mayor Eric Adams. So far we have three victories now for the Democrats. Actually, five if we include the lieutenant governors and attorney general's race in uh, Virginia. So, Spanberger, uh, Sherrill, and Donnie wins all Democratic sweep of these three high key races. At 11 p.m. Eastern Time, that's around 1 hour or so, the polls will close in California, and we'll see if that will be another Democratic win. If the yes vote on Proposition 50 wins. There are also some other important races this election. Let's have a look on it. Right. In a while. So before we continue, if we're gonna look the map of the New York City mayoral race, we could see that all parts, the Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, and Manhattan area voted for Mr. Mamdani, while the Staten Island, let us show. Right, you can see there. Let me just zoom in. So you could see that uh, the blue ones are where Mr. Mamdani is leading, but he is not projected to win. You can see there. Let's take a look on it. All right. So the Queens, Mr. Mamdani, Bronx, Manhattan, and Brooklyn. And in the Staten Island, Andrew Cuomo is leading. All right. So, and that will do was it for now. Big note already with key races called in Virginia, New Jersey, and New York City, and we're continuing to watch every development as the votes are counted across the country. Remember, our election live chat remains active on Instagram, X, and Threads with real time updates and analysis throughout the night. We'll be back at 11 p.m. Eastern Time with the latest numbers and projection from California, including the high stakes Proposition 50 vote. That's at the top of the hour. Don't miss it. For now, I'm Ian Vargas. Thanks for spending part of your election night with us. Good evening, and we'll see you in a moment.